The panel has directed the Nigerian Correctional Service to provide a state-by-state list of all correctional centers, detailing the status of workshops, training facilities, and rehabilitation activities. Where such programs are not in place, the service must also indicate what resources are required to make them functional.
The panel did task the Nigerian Correctional Service to provide, in relation to the total number of correctional centers state by state and the status of each of their workshops and other activities that are being put in place towards the actualization of Section 10, sub D2H. And where these are not being met, that they should indicate what needs to be done to make it possible for the correctional service to actualize Section 10 D, E, F, G, and H.
The panel also examines Section 14 of the Correctional Service Act, which mandates that 1/3 of profits from correctional enterprises go to inmates, while another third is retained as a revolving fund to sustain operations. The Correctional Service is expected to submit detailed records of how these provisions have been applied in each facility, and if not applied, explain the reasons, timelines, and challenges.
The very robust provisions of Section 14. The panel asks the compliance level of Section 14 sub 4 that speaks to the issue of dividing the proceeds from the profit from enterprises, be it from the farm centers or the vocational industries. We want to know, correctional center by correctional center, state by state, the applicability of this provision. We want to know how many of the inmates have benefited from the 1/3 division of the profit. The panel is of the view, as was discussed, that once this is effected, we will prevent the instances where workshops are not functioning for any reason, because that's percentage, which is 1/3, that is supposed to be kept in, it's actually being kept in.
Other recommendations include recognizing correctional centers with good practices, strengthening aftercare services, filling manpower and equipment gaps, and training workshop managers to keep proper financial records. The panel also wants a concrete plan for engaging inmate families and a performance tracking system for staff, facilities, and inmates.
The panel did ask the Nigerian Correctional Service to submit to it a complete list of all your correctional centers, indicating where you have spaces for visits. If you have challenges in terms of visiting space, we would need to know what those challenges are. We also would like to have the program plan for how you intend to effectively engage the families of inmates, as we see that as very critical in promoting sustainable rehabilitation and reintegration.
Dr. Uju Agomo, panel secretary, urged reporters to ensure accuracy and frequency in coverage, clarifying that the panel has not yet received complete data on mentally ill inmates, contrary to some reports.
The statistics that was given, about 8,000 plus, was the statistics that the Correctional Service gave to the panel yesterday, which is the second day of the meeting, 12th of August 2025, as the statistics of those they have screened, and that out of those they have screened, those who are found to be mentally ill, that they provide treatment for it.
The session ended with recommendation for the Ministry of Interior and the Comptroller General of Corrections for their openness and collaboration, but with a reminder that full compliance with the law remains the ultimate goal. In Abuja, I am Chimize Zedima for Signature TV.